back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. Hey y'all, I'm back in the... Excuse me, that was so rude. So nasty, so rude. I'm back in my regular recording spot. I just like to switch it up sometimes. Very unpredictable. Who knows? Next time you see me, I might be on the roof of my car. I don't know. But yeah, not too much rambling this time. We're gonna get right into the video. You already read the title. You know what we're gonna be talking about, so let's get into it. So, for the sake of this video, we are going to keep real names for the most part. It's really only like a couple people. But we're gonna call my cousin... No, I'm not gonna use her real name. We're gonna call her CeCe. My cousin CeCe. Okay, so also, y'all know I'm not a side part girly. Do the hair eat? Do the hair eat or not? Like, is eating or no? Like, let me know. Completely honest. Anyways, if you've seen my story time about my one cousin, Shamika, and my other cousin, Diana, and Diana slow, and then she ate Shamika baby daddy lunch food, and then we pulled up to the side chick house, and Shamika was trying to fight the side chick, and then the side chick and her friends like spun the block, and then Shamika went in the house and go get her pew pew, and then she tried to almost shoot her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe go watch that story. I mean, you don't have to go watch that. I'm gonna link it somewhere. You don't have to watch that to know what's going on, but it's just gonna give you like a little bit of background about my daddy's side of the family, okay? Because I talked about my daddy's side of the family in that video, and it was just like, it's completely opposite of my mama's side of the family. You feel me? So yeah, so this cousin is of course from my daddy's side of the family. Okay, so my cousin CeCe, she's like a couple years older than me. CeCe, let me just tell you something. CeCe always has been that girl. CeCe has always been that girl. Like, I'm talking about cute face. She went through puberty like hella early, y'all. Like, nice ass body, and I'm putting emphasis on her nice body because this is what really like had me messed up at the end of the night, like when I tell y'all what happened. But she had like a nice body, like small waist, like thick thighs, round booty, like just CeCe was tea. CeCe was chef's kiss, and she just had this aura about herself. Like, she always been like hella confident, but like she stepped into a room and she just like, she know the power that she holds, you feel me? So I took like a lot of notes from CeCe like growing up, because I used to be like hella insecure, not confident, like would walk in rooms with my head down. Like, she really like showed me how to like walk in a room and like hold your head high and be like, I'm that bitch, because I'm that bitch. Okay, so that's what I got from CeCe. So mind you, me and her always been tight, always been cool. I said in the other video, I didn't see my dad's side of the family like that. Even when my parents was divorced, I probably only seen them like for Thanksgiving for sure, and then like a random week in the summer or something like that, like if somebody was having a cookout or something. So this was when my parents was divorced, so I'm not seeing them no more for Thanksgiving, because I spend Thanksgiving with my other family, and then like I wasn't even like really like messing with my daddy like that in the first place, so why would I go and see his family? So one day he called me, he was like, he going to North Carolina. He want me to come with him. I'm asking him who all gonna be there, and he was like, your cousin CeCe gonna be there. So I'm like, ooh, bet. So I know I don't even gotta like really like be around this nigga too much. I could just be around CeCe. So cool. So I'm like, all right, I'll go. What do you have in your mouth? Spit it out. No. I try to be a good mom. Hey, spit it out. Come here. What are you eating? I try to be a good mom, and y'all be telling me like, let Deuce out, like let him, like stop putting him in the crate, stop putting him in the cage, just let him. And then he do stuff like this. So unless y'all gonna come get y'all nephew, unless I can ship him off to y'all house, don't tell me nothing no more, because he is bad as hell. Stop. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Like, anyways, I'm so sorry. I feel like I got ADHD because I be getting distracted too quick. So, what was I saying? My daddy, yeah, your cousin CeCe gonna be there. Go ahead and come with me to North Carolina. Okay, so boom. So, like I said, CeCe was like a couple years older than me. So, or maybe she like a year older than me, because I remember this was my junior year, but she was still in high school. So let's just say she was like a year older than me. So if I was a junior, she was a senior, right? So cool. So it's me, CeCe, and like some of my other cousins. I'm not gonna give y'all all my cousins' names, because I kid you not, I got like almost 100 cousins on my daddy's side. I'm not doing it. So just know it was like a few other cousins like with us, but CeCe was my favorite, right? So boom, we at Shamika's house, and she like, y'all, this is so country. Like, the place where my daddy is from in North Carolina, y'all, it's smaller than my hometown. And y'all know I always tell y'all my hometown is hella small. Listen to this country ass shit. Shamika was like, y'all, tonight, y'all should come with us. We going to the barn. And I know somebody gonna be like, the barn? Like, barn animal? No, y'all. Well, listen. Somebody, I don't know, like one of my uncles or like one of my older cousins or something, they made like this big, like, I kid you not, I swear. It was in the back of my uncle's, like, they got like a trailer. It was like in his backyard next to his hog farm. Listen, I know, just follow me. One of my uncles built this big ass like shed, like this, like bigger than a she shed, like a big ass shed, and they turned it into a club. Like, I'm talking about, like, it was like a bar in there, like a DJ could set up, they had like strobe lights, like they really like made this big ass shed into a club, and they called it the barn, right? So Shamika was like, we going to the barn tonight, y'all should come. But mind you, they only made it for like the grown-ups. Like, this was like a club, like, you know, like they go there to like hang out and drink and all of that. So I'm just in my head like, hold up, we gonna get in trouble. But then I was like, my daddy don't, one, too much care, two, he probably gonna be at the barn, and three, like, even if we do get in trouble, like, so what? Like, what they gonna tell us? Like, get out the barn and like go back to such and such house? Like, it don't matter. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. So CeCe was like, I don't know. I'm like, girl, like, let's just go, like, let's just have fun. So I convinced her to go, right? So I remember we had, cause before I even went down the country with my daddy, I had called her so we could like coordinate outfits. So I remember we had like this one matching outfit, and it was like a halter, like I had like a black halter top, and I had this like khaki skirt. Y'all know what a skirt is? Like a skirt with like shorts in it, like a skirt. It looked like a skirt in the front, but it's really like shorts in the back. Okay, cool. So I'm like, ooh, like let's wear this, like let's wear this. So boom, we getting dressed, do a little makeup, because at this point I know how to do a little eyebrow, know how to do a little eyeshadow, know how to do my hair, my edges, all of that. Cool, right? So we stepping out the double wide trailer going to the barn, okay? All my cousins is up in there, y'all. All my cousins, all my uncles, my daddy up in there, everybody up in there. So we listening to music. They gave us like some little wine coolers, and we just having fun. Like, I remember we was in the middle of the floor singing Keisha Cole, like, I don't want your man, cause I got it like that, and it ain't even gotta be like that. Now mind you, this, like, we singing this song like as I'm gonna tell y'all the next part, right? So I see, like, I hear like some music, like some loud ass, like boom, 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 like music, like coming down like towards the barn. So I go and I step inside and I look out the like the little doorway or whatever, because they ain't had no door. It's just like the entryway or whatever. I look out the door. It's a big ass, like nice ass Crown Vic pulling up, like sitting on, I don't know car terms. It was sitting on some big ass tires, and it just looked like really nice. So I'm looking and I'm like, who the fuck is that? So here go my cousin Shamika. She looked and she was like, that's for y'all, like pointing at me, CeCe, and my other two cousins or whatever. So I'm like, what? So she was like, that's y'all, like that's y'all. So apparently Shamika had called one of her homeboys and told him that she had younger cousins like in town. So if he got like younger homeboys or younger brothers or cousins or anything like that, like tell them to pull up to the barn. So allegedly this car full of ninjas was for us. Like, they not grown or nothing, they like our age. So I'm like, oh my God, like, mind you, hold on, let me pause right here, because I low-key probably still had like some pick-me tendencies in me. And not like the pick-me's that I tell y'all about, like how I told y'all about, what I name her, like Brittany, like not that kind of pick-me, but on some like, my hormones is all over the place. bit. I just started humping a little bit. Like, I'm trying to, I want to be around ninjas. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna sit up on this camera and lie to you. Yes, I used to be a little pick-me. I definitely did. So I'm like, oh my god. See, I know that one video where the girl was like, oh my god, they got the Hennessy.
Damn, they got the Hennessy! Fuck! They got the Hennessy!
I'm like, oh my god, the niggas is outside. The niggas, they outside. So, do stuff. So, like, let me stop laughing. Get off of me. Stop. So, they get out. It's like 5 of them, right? So I already get to picking and choosing. I'm already scoping out who getting out the car. And I'm not gonna lie, like, most of it, well, not most of them, probably like 2 out of 5 was kind of cute. But the one that I seen, me and him had locked eyes. I already knew, like, that's me. So I'm telling my cousin, like, CeCe, look. The one with the, he had on, I would never forget this. Because we dress, like, mind you, it's hot outside, y'all. Like, this is the summertime. Why these niggas pulled up with jeans and Tim's on, I could not tell you. I don't know. I really don't know. I remember he had on like a puffer vest. A puffer vest in the summertime should have been all the red flag that I need to know. You're musty under that. Please. Why do you have on a puffer vest? He had on a puffer vest. This I know is a pick-me because, like, girl, the outfit was so boo. It was so garbage. He had on a puffer vest, like this long t-shirt, jeans. He had on a black puffer vest, jeans, this long t-shirt, and black Timbs. And then he had a scully. And you know how, like, some dudes, like, when they wear their scullies, like, they roll it up a little bit so it can, like, sit on their head. He had on a scully. It was rolled up. He had on, like, 2 chains, like 2 different chains, and like a watch or like a bracelet or something. And I was just like, oh my god, like, he's so cute. Looking back on it now, y'all, I'm not gonna say like what he looked like because that's me, but I just be doing shit just to do shit, apparently. So whatever. So I'm like, ooh, he is fine. So remember I told you we in the club singing Keisha Cole, like, I don't want your man. So I'm trying to make sure I get his attention. I don't want your man, cause I got it like that, but it ain't be like that. Trying to make sure, cause hey, when I lock eyes, that's like me giving you telepathy, like you belong to me for tonight, okay? So I don't know if CeCe thought that like the other guy that she started talking to was like cuter from afar, but like, okay, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so cool. They walk in or whatever. They go up to Shamika and my other older cousins, and like I guess the guy who like brother, cousin, or like homeboy they was, like he was like with Shamika, so they like pointed at us or whatever, because I guess they was asking like where the girls at or whatever. So they walked up this, and I'm making eye contact with the dude. We gonna call him Black because he had on black. So I'm making direct eye contact with Black. Mind you, back then I did not, like, I used to be shy. Like, I don't like holding direct eye contact with nobody for real. So I'm looking at him. He walked up to me, asked me my name, like where I'm from, how old I am, and all of that stuff, right? So cool, like we talking. So then the dude that CeCe started talking to, y'all, I'm not gonna say what he looked like either, because that would be really mean and that would be really rude. But just know it was like a 2 out of 10. Like, no. So you could tell like she must have thought like he was cuter like from afar, but like once he got like up close, she was like, oh hell no. But my cousin is not like me. Well, she is kind of mean after what she did to me, but she not like rude or nothing. So she just like, I guess like she kept talking to him because she just wanted to be nice or whatever. So I'm talking to Black, and I remember a twerking song had came on, and y'all, back then I had just started like playing volleyball like more aggressively. Like I had been playing, but I wasn't like good how I was like then. And like I said all that to say, like, I had just started getting like a volleyball booty. Like it wasn't like full form yet, but it was something back there. Don't get me wrong, it always been something back there. Even when I've been bony, you always had something to grab. Might not have been much, but something. But it wasn't giving CeCe. Please keep this in mind. Please, please. I'm 120 pounds soaking wet with a little booty. Please. Coil Ray, please. Please. Please keep this in mind. Okay? So, what I do? I start twerking my back on him.
Y'all being stupid. Y'all being stupid, man. No. We're not doing that.
I did. I started twerking these little cheeks on him. And I just felt myself looking a hot ass mess, so I stopped just as quick as I started. Like, I can't remember like this twerking song. I remember the next one when I'm finna tell y'all what happened, but I was just like, yeah. So he was just like, he like chuckled a little bit, and I was like, wow, that's embarrassing. So he like whispered in my ear like, hold on, I'm gonna go over here with my partners real quick, like I'm gonna be right back, like stay right here though, like don't leave. So I'm just like, okay, little daddy, like I'm not gonna go nowhere, like okay. So he walked over there with his homeboys or whatever. The other friend who was talking to CeCe leave with him or whatever. So I'm back by my cousins now, like all of us, and CeCe was like, bitch, like the one I'm talking to, like he's boring, he's weird, he's ugly, like all of this stuff. So she was like, what's the guy you talking to? What's his name? So I'm like, girl, his name Black. He from such and such. He go to this school, like whoop de whoop de whoop. So she was like, dang, I should have seen him first. I should have locked eyes with him first. Okay, but bitch, you didn't. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Early bird gets the worm. What are you talking about? You shoulda. So I'm just like, well, you didn't. So please, y'all, I just like when she said that, I just knew it was finna be some bullshit, because she kept looking at him. Like she kept looking at him, and it was like the look that she had in her eyes. Mind you, even though CeCe was like only a year older than me, CeCe was hella experienced. And I'm not trying to say that to like call my cousin a hoe or no shit like that. Like, I'm just saying, CeCe was very experienced, because she used to tell me some stuff and I would be like, girl, what? Like, you was only like 17, 18, like, damn, I didn't know you was going like that. But I'm, again, not trying to call my cousin a hoe or nothing like that. I'm just saying, I'm literally just saying, please don't do too much. So she kept looking at him, and she just had like this, like look in her eyes, like this seductive look in her eyes, and I just knew like it was gonna be some bullshit, right? So the way we standing, right, we kind of like in a circle. Black comes back up to me, and you could tell he was trying to like be secretive, because I had turned my back for just like a split second, and he was probably like trying to come up and like scare me a little bit, but I had turned around and looked like as he was like walking up or whatever, and we had kind of like had like this moment where like our noses had touched or whatever, and I was just like, oh, he smelled good, like I'm just smiling or whatever, and he was like, my bad, like I wasn't trying to scare you. And I was like, you was trying to scare me? Like, stop, babe, stop. I ain't call that man babe. I don't even think babe was the word back then. So he's standing like right here, right? He's standing right here. I'm standing like in front of him to the side, but I'm turned, like looking at him, right? CeCe is on the side of me, and my other two cousins are on the other side of him. So we kind of like in a circle, but not really, right? I will never, ever, ever forget this, y'all. Mind you, like I said, my body, slim, petite, okay? Little booty, Coil Ray. And no shade to Coil Ray, like I'm just trying to give y'all like a visual. CeCe was giving, hold on, let me give y'all a visual of CeCe. We gonna use Ice Spice, because that's dang near like what it was, that's dang near what it was giving. So just imagine me, well, I can't use like Coil Ray, because Coil Ray not tall. Who is somebody like tall and like slim? It don't matter. Just think of like the booties, not like so much the body, like the height or whatever. Cause CeCe, she was kind of like tall a little bit, but whatever. So just compare the, okay, you feel me? We standing there, we talking. I'm so disappointed in myself, and I really just cannot believe that I went out like this and I didn't stand up for myself how I should have. And I think about this often, okay? We standing there, we talking. I'm talking to Black. CeCe trying to talk to me. My other cousin just standing there looking goofy. K-Stylist, kangaroo booty comes on. Baby, I don't have no booty to kangaroo. I don't have no kangaroo booty. I don't have no booty. Hello? Kid you not. CeCe bends over and starts making the whole shed earthquake, y'all. I kid you not. CeCe is twerking like somebody put a pum-pum to her head and say, if you don't shake these big fat juicy cheeks right now, I'ma off you. She starts twerking like her life depended on it. And as she's doing that, as she's bent over twerking, she's backing up while she's doing it, right? Who's behind her? Me and Black. She's backing up, she getting closer. Y'all, why she start twerking on my man? Who not my man, but my man. What did I do? Somebody ask me what I did. Ask me right now in the comments. What did you do, Lo? What did you do? Did you smack her? Did you kick her in her Achilles? Did you kick her in the back of her knee like we used to do when we was kids to see if you was hungry? Did you punch her in the side of the head? No, 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 and no. You want to know what Lo did? Move it out the way. Please, 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 please. I moved out the way. She's twerking on him and he's catching that shit. Like she's throwing it back and he catching that shit.
That kind of hurted me though.
I could have cried in that moment. I literally could have busted out crying. Like boo-hoo cried. Hello? To like fully twerking on him. And I've got to stand there and act like I don't give a damn. Like I don't care. Like this is not no big deal. So she gets done twerking and he like leans down and like whispers something like in her ear. Like she's still like standing on him. Like her booty is on the front of his like stuff. And he like bent down a little bit and like whispers something in her ear. She just cheesing. All of this in my face, y'all. All of this in my face. I don't have no booty to kangaroo and I'm not going like CeCe. So if that's the type of timing that he on, I don't know what to like. You might as well go with my cousin because I'm not gonna do whatever she probably gonna do to you. Like unless you want to like dry hump or something or like make out for like an hour, that's about all I can give you at that point in time. Like I wasn't no freak like how. Let me be quiet because that ain't nobody business. But just know I wasn't. I'm grown now too though. So anyways. So she come back, like he's still standing there. His homeboys done walked over at this time. She came back over to me. She was like, my bad girl, my bad. Like I didn't even know for real. Like he was that close. Like cause also like when she was backing up, he had like pulled like her belt loop. She was like, he pulled me like my bad. Like by the time like I had looked back, I realized like it was him or whatever. So I was like, what he whispered in your ear? So she was like, nothing, like nothing. Be in the video so bad. You cannot be in the video. So she was like, nothing, like he didn't say nothing. So I'm just standing there looking like, wow, CeCe, never did I take you for a liar. Mind you, like I said, like me and my cousin, like we was cool. Like she was like my favorite cousin. Like probably like her and Shamika was like neck and neck. Like my two favorite cousins like from my daddy's side or whatever. So I was just really confused as to like why you playing in my face like that, right? So Black tried to come over and like start back. Stop, Papa. You can't do that. Stop. No. Go get your toy or something. So he tried to like carry on the conversation with me. Like after that, like I didn't just catch him getting his like I didn't just catch CeCe throwing cheeks on him right in front of me. So I was like, you know that's my cousin, right? So he was like, oh, no, I didn't know that. So I'm just in my head, like, even if that wasn't my cousin, like, you see me over here, like, standing up, like, you see me over here standing, talking to her, like, you know, we obviously have some type of relationship, like, that could have been, even if that was just, like, my homegirl, like, you're weird. So I basically, like, had, like, an attitude or whatever. And you could tell, like, he was the type to, like, which I'm not saying he had to, y'all. We literally just met. This guy don't know me from a can of paint, like, but he wasn't the type to try to like figure out like why you got an attitude or like why you upset or nothing like that. Like he just didn't care. So I got an attitude. I'm not trying to talk to him. So he's just like fuck it or whatever. So at this point, I had went over to like my other cousins, like Shamika, like my older cousins, and I'm just telling them like what happened. And my one cousin, like, she's such a troll, bro. Like, she don't take nothing serious. So she was like, you should have like moved her out the way, like with your booty, and like started twerking on him. And then my other cousin was like, Lauren don't got no booty. Lauren don't got no booty to be moving nobody like out the way. Like, y'all see CeCe stacked. She would have held her own. Like, we just like, so at this point, like, I'm laughing about it a little bit. Like, I don't even really like too much care, because like, I just met this boy. Like, I know I called dibs on him or whatever, but I'm just like, that's weird as fuck. Like, why would you go and like do that like to your cousin or whatever? So whatever, we standing there like talking and laughing, and like a few minutes had went by. So I went back to like my cousins, like that's my age. So I'm like, y'all, where CeCe at? So they was like, she said she was going out to the car to get something. And I'm like, who car? Because like like I said, we walked from my my uncle's trailer to the barn. Like, it's in his backyard. Like, what car? And plus, like, you came here like with your people. Like, my auntie, like CeCe mama and daddy, like my auntie and uncle, they was like way across the road, like in somebody else's trailer. And then like, I don't even think like they was there, like they took the car. So I'm just like, who car did she like walk out to? Like, what car? So they was like I don't know, she just said like she was going out to the car to get something, and that was that. So I'm just like, and y'all didn't ask no follow-up questions. Like, am I the only nosy one out this bitch? Like, I would have been who, what, where, and why. Like, where you going? I promise y'all not ready for what I'm gonna tell y'all. I promise you, y'all not ready for what I'm gonna say. I promise you. I promise you, you're not. So remember that Crown Vic? Remember that Crown Vic that I said the guys pulled up in? Nice ass Crown Vic, parked right in the front, got right out. Okay. Tinted up. It's hella dark outside. We don't got like no like outside lights or nothing like that. Probably like the light from like the trailer, whatever. That's the only light source you got. Tinted up. You can't really like see much, but you can see movement and you can hear noises. I go out. Cause I'm looking, CeCe, cousin, CeCe, hello, CeCe. Like, our other cousins don't care about your well-being, but I do, sis. Like, CeCe, all you see, they could have moved the car. They could have literally moved the car. All you see. I know, Deuce. That's how I was crying too. That's how I was crying too when I found out what your cousin was doing to this boy. I was crying like that too. All you see is the car. Deuce, get out. Get out. Get out. Because you're doing too much. All you see is the car rocking. And you know that one scene in ATL where get out. Y'all know that one scene in ATL where Aunt and the girl that he had a crush on that he liked was in the car, and you seen like the handprint like on the window, you know, like that one movie he did. She was like, oh, and then like all you seen was like fogginess like in the car, and you seen like a hand on the window. And I seen them acrylic nails, and I knew that was CeCe. And I put 2 and 2 together. And whatever Black must have whispered in her ear, he must have said, meet me at the Crown Vic in 20. Meet me at the Crown Vic in 5. I got something for you. The way you was throwing that ass back, I better not ever catch you. I be on TikTok too much. I'm standing there, y'all, looking goofy as hell with my mouth on the ground. My bottom lip, I always tell y'all, I be so shocked, y'all. My bottom lip done been on so many grounds, on so many different occasions. My bottom lip done dropped from my face. Done rolled under the Crown Vic, down the hill, into the road, across the street, into the ditch, down some more gravel, up the stairs to my grandma's trailer. Knocked on the door and then went inside. That's where my bottom lip at. I was standing there like, it ain't no way. It ain't no way. Nah. My CeCe, my cousin, my ace boom coon. Nah. So I go back in. I'm like, like, Mika, where your older homeboys at who sent the young boys here? Like, where they at? So she like, why? Like, what happened? I said, Mika, CeCe is in that car humping on the guy that I was talking to. She said, you a motherfucking lie. You a motherfucking lie. Now Mika mad. Mika, because, like, I done been slighted a few times in my life by family, but like my cousin Shamika, like she takes family like very, very, very serious. Like she's some like blood thicker than water. Like it don't matter like what family do, like she wanna like work stuff out. Like she do not play. And like I was telling them like how like I like black, you know, like I'm the one who chose, but so she heated. Why Shamika go out here and knock on the car window? Like she knocked do. So as soon as she get to knocking, all the movement in the car stops. So she said, y'all can go ahead and come out. Y'all can go ahead and come out because I'm not going to walk away till one of y'all open this door. So like a couple seconds had went by. I guess they got to like put their clothes on and gather themselves up, child. They ain't want to hop out the car naked, butt booty ass naked. Booty ass naked. I'm countries, but. So they open the door. CeCe hair. One side throwing up blood, the other side throwing up crip. Baby, the hair was everywhere. The hair was everywhere. Like Moses parted the Red Sea. Baby, the hair was everywhere. Shirt all scrunched up. This nigga got on just like his wife beater. His pants, not even like, you can clearly tell. You can clearly tell. So my cousin pulled CeCe out the car. She said, what the fuck is you doing? What is you doing? She said, what if I told your mama that you was out here outside the barn humping on a little ass boy? What would you do? What if I just go up in there and tell your mama you was outside humping on a little ass boy? So CeCe just like, Mika, I'm 18. She said, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. What that mean? And she said, and now I don't know, cause I wanted to be like, cousin, what you out here being messy for? Like she was like, and Lauren said she liked him. What you out here humping on him for?
Yeah. What you out here being messy for?
What you being messy for? What is you being messy for? Don't put me in it. So she just sitting there looking. So she putting her clothes back on, bro. She must have looked like to the side, like look behind Shamika, and I'm just standing there, mouth, lip still gone. I can't talk because like I told her, my lip is across the road at this point. I can't say nothing. But I'm like, what you being messy for? So they didn't have nothing to say. So she snatched CeCe up. We walked back. She walking her back into the barn. She looks like she just got humped. Like she looks like she just got like she walking her back into the bar. Mind you, all my TTs, all my uncles, all my cousins, like everybody in here, minus like a few couple people was related to me. Like they all are family, right? So she walked her back up here. She walked her back here. She pushed her like, go clean yourself up. Go clean yourself. Bro, oh my God. She yanked her up and shoved her, bro. She was like, go clean yourself up. And everybody just sitting there looking. So after that, I felt like I can't even be mad because that shit was mad funny. Like, just imagine like your older cousin just yanking you up off the dick. Like, anyways, so whatever, that night happened. I'm not mad at CeCe or nothing. Like, I just thought that was like really weird. I'm just like, bitch, finders keepers, bitch. Like, I call dibs first. Like, don't get mad at me because the one that you chose like wasn't cute or nothing. So at first I was like feeling like some type of way, but after that just happened with Shamika, I was just like, okay, like I'm cool. Like I'm satisfied with that outcome because you look goofy as fuck walking back up in the barn with your mini skirt all twisted up. Now you got a yeast infection, you probably got a UTI, whatever. So the night ends or whatever, we go back to Mika's house, and they just would not stop talking about it. Like, she is like the butt of every single person's joke, like, for the rest of the night. Like, I feel like she was finna cry. Because they was like, why would you go and like hump somebody that you just met? Like, your cousin was talking to him first. Like, you could catch, like, now you gotta go get checked. Like, did y'all use a car? Like, they just giving it to her, because these is like my older, like, blunt ass cousins. Like, they gonna give it to you raw, like real raw. Probably like the raw that she just got up in the... Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm doing too much. But yeah, so after that, I was just cool. Like, I wasn't really like saying much to her, not because like I was mad. It was just like she already like getting her ass handed to her like by my older cousin. So I'm not even finna like add on to that. Like, it is what it is. So the next day, it was time for me to go home or whatever. And she wanted to talk to me like before I left, and I was just like, girl, like, we don't gotta like talk about nothing. Like, it's not that deep. Like, that was on some one night only type shit. Like, I'm probably never gonna see that boy like ever again. I didn't even get his number or nothing. So she was just like, no, because like now you're gonna think like I'm dirty. And I'm in my head like, you are dirty. The way I would never. Like, what are you, hello? So she was like, now you're gonna think I'm dirty. Like, I'm not dirty. Like, I promise I'm not dirty. Like, what do we do? I'm just like, cousin, it's okay, girl. Like, it's all right. So her mama had found out. This was even more funny. Her mama had found out. I didn't see her mama until like me and my daddy was finna get on the road and go back to South Carolina. Her mama pulled up. Mind you, it's her mama and her daddy. They must have like called her. I don't know where they was at. Like all night, like last night or like the early part of the morning. Her mama pulled up. Mind you, we standing outside my grandma trailer. And like, it's just like a big ass field, y'all. Like, it's so country, like where my daddy from. Literally part of my grandma's front yard, like the whole right side of her front yard is a cotton field, y'all. It's just, her mama and daddy pulled up in that damn black expedition. They must have not even parked it in time. They hopped out. Oh, so you being fast in the ass. Round two, because my cousins already dug in that ass last night. Round two. Child, I said, I don't got time for this. I hugged my auntie and uncle. I said, y'all go deal with that. Y'all go be blessed. And that was that. And that was that. After that, like some time had went by. I wasn't like purposely like ignoring CeCe. We didn't talk every day anyways, like even before this. Like, we would talk often, but not every day. So we laughed about it like months later. And I'm just like, girl, like, you was dead ass wrong for that. And she was like, I was so embarrassed. Like, I would never do no shit like that ever again. Like, I don't know like what I was on. I don't know what I was thinking, girl. So yeah, y'all, that was the time that my cousin quite literally backdoored me and went to go hump a guy that I was talking to and that I was interested in, and threw her fat booty on him right in front of my face. Life. So yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. I love you so much, but you already knew that. Go ahead and drop a comment. Go ahead and drop a comment. Drop a comment down below. If you don't even drop a comment, just like the video, please. Please. Please subscribe. Make sure your post bell notifications are turned on. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow for a new confessions video. And I'm going to see y'all next week for 2 brand new videos. Bye, y'all.